March 24th, 2023, and this video is called Illuminati Pyramid COVID Vaccination Site in Denmark. Now, if you punch in this address right here, you're going to end up getting a satellite picture, and this is without the satellite picture. This is just an outlining of it. Now, this is pretty bizarre if you ask me, because this is Denmark's new COVID vaccination center from the satellite. Now, if you could see, this is actually an old Google map, and it used to say that it was a convention area of the Jehovah's Witnesses, which I don't know what happened, if they owned it and they're renting it out for this, but this is legit. Now, if you Google the Illuminati pyramid, it's got that eye over there. Now, I don't know if that's the all-seeing eye. It's kind of like that on the back of the $1 bill. But this is pretty interesting because they want to make it look like this is a pavilion for some kind of theater, it looks like. And here's the stage, which, you know, the saying is all the world's a stage. This is kind of crazy. But if you zoom out here, this is the parking lot. This is like a grassy area. And there it is right there. Well, you wouldn't see it unless you zoomed in on it. They got the trees there. This is pretty sneaky because it looks like there's just, why are there just roads for nothing unless this is like parking? But they do have a parking area right there. So this is definitely on purpose. That would be the all-seeing eye. And here's the pyramid. And actually, look at it, it goes right to here. Now, what's the coincidence of this? And it's actually labeled a vaccination center, Silkeborg. And if you look at the comments here on Google, it says, "Don't get injected, especially on a pyramid-shaped land." Why is this place like the Illuminati pyramid? Who owns this building? Very bad. Illuminati COVID Vaccine Center. Follow Jesus, not cults. And actually, they were giving vaccines here. These people are saying, like over here, it says we both had to have a third stab. So actually, they were giving vaccine shots over here. Fast service. And it goes on and on. These are probably the shills over here. They're just, no comment. They're just giving 5 stars. Now, isn't this kind of creepy? I think this is creepy. What are the coincidences that it's the shape of the Illuminati pyramid? There's the eye right there. And there's the iris right there. Yeah, there's the iris. Is that building right there? So what do you think? What's going on over here? And I'll zoom out to show you where it is in Denmark. Actually, I rotated it. So you wouldn't be able to find it unless you knew exactly the location. Although I do find this very strange when you go on the street view. I went back to 2009. And it says Jehovah's. So they owned it back then. In 2012, they blanked it out. In 2019, the sign's back. jw.org. So that's definitely still owned by the Jehovah Witnesses. What I find interesting is when you do check out the follow this road, it goes to a dead end. And dead end, dead end, dead end. This is all planned. And then look at this road, the top of the eye. Where does it go? It's just a loop. So this has been meticulously planned exactly to make it look like the pyramid. Now, I don't know the connection between the Jehovah Witness and the Illuminatis, but this definitely is precisely planned. Look at this building. The building right here is precisely to make it look like the iris of the eye. Creepy. It's going to be the last thing I add, because every time I look at this, there's something new that I kind of come up with. I figured out what these pseudo parking areas are. These little roads here, these are the rows of blocks that are building the pyramid. Now, I think there's 12. This bottom one would be actually the 13th row. So if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they've fallen 12, 10, 11, 12. That would be 13 maybe. I don't know. This is just really bizarre. So maybe there's actually a lot more going on in here. But this is, and actually this side little road here with this, it looks like it could be the shadow of the pyramid on this side. So there's a lot going on in here, and I might probably find more stuff but I'm going to wrap it up here. This is bizarre. These are the rows of the bricks for the buildings. So the first designated $1 bill was issued in 1862 by President Abraham Lincoln, but even that was a far cry from the greenback we know today. Perhaps the last significant change came in 1935, when the mysterious pyramid and eye was added to the back of the banknote. 1935. Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, and John Adams all forwarded their own designs, but it was Secretary of the Continental Congress, Charles Thomson, who was created the image. He proposed combining the Eye of Providence, which was a well-established symbol of divine providence, with an unfinished 13-tiered pyramid. This is going to be the last of this detail, because I found this after I did this that last update. Now I find this very interesting. If you look at the detail here, these little roads that I kind of figured that were just dead ends. If you look at this. These are those roads. So I have a feeling that this pattern was directly from this mysterious pyramid and the Providence Eye. It's totally because these roads are that right there. I didn't catch that until late. And actually, it looks like these are the eyebrows. Check it out. That's what these trees are right here. That's either the eyebrows or the eyelashes. But what a coincidence. Look at that. Totally planned. Now what was the reason? That's what I want to know. Well, I found another one. See the lines in the parking lot? Guess what? Those are the rays coming out of the Eye of Providence. Here is definitely another thing. If you look at the topography, this place was built on a hill. Check this out. See, like right in here. So this is on a high spot. Not like that much higher, but it's definitely a higher area right here. Check that out. You can see right in here how it flows down the hill right here. And it's sunken in right there. And I wonder what went on here besides the vaccination site. And you can see this sloping down here.